Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades as per usual. Again, I'm coming to you guys with some GME analysis as per usual. I promise you guys I'm going to be doing at least two updates a week now. Is it two or three? I think it's two. It's two updates a week. Relax. Maybe we'll jump it up to three if the demand goes up. But today was a down day. Again, we're at resistance from this downsloping trend line here. I told you guys to be aware of this area here of resistance. You had a gap fill. You filled the gap. You even filled it to the body, and then you sold off from it. Markets very volatile today. Big negative reaction from what's happening in Iran and Israel. So yeah, that's definitely not helping. And then you got the port strikes and all this other stuff going on. But let's just focus on GameStop and what the chart is doing. So right now, you're getting a nice little pullback here. 45-minute looks like you ended with some bearish divergence. So that's good because then you have five waves up, right? Or at least you could try and make five waves up out of this, and then you're going to be getting an ABC pullback. So it looks like you're already in your first wave here. You're going to be pulling back up in a B, and you want to be looking for the C, and the C leg should hold. And depending on where it ends with no divergence, then that's going to be your dip buy area. Again, we need more data to find out where this B is going to go and where this C is going to go, right? So from there, you'll be able to give you guys a target on where to dip buy, like we did here. By the way, this one failed, right? They don't always work, but this was another dip buy here. There was a dip buy down here. There was one back here, right? And they work beautifully when they work, right? I believe there was even a short here, but we didn't take the short. And I think I mapped it out for you guys in advance. May have deleted it. I keep some of them. Some of them I delete. It's just to kind of clean things up. It kind of gets in the way of the chart, right? But yeah, that's essentially it. Very straightforward technical analysis. When we take a look here at the weekly time frame, starting with the weekly on Market Cipher, we're looking actually pretty good in terms of the signals. So the green dot has appeared on the weekly time frame. That's a good sign. It's a good sign for more upside. 13 and -3 on the dual band strength index. And yes, I still do check Reddit from time to time. Lots of people posting that they have $4 billion in cash, or sorry, excuse me, 4.6 billion. And yes, that is a positive. It is a positive. And that's probably why they keep posting it, to reinsure that people know that there is a big positive about this company right now, is that they have a substantial amount of cash. I heard a lot of talk about dilution too, but doesn't seem to really have affected the stock price. And I've seen companies dilute on the way up too, right? So they've issued more shares, which rarely happens because companies usually don't issue shares on the way up. But I've also seen them issue on the way down, and they recover, and it's fine. Like, the dilution doesn't really affect that much sometimes. Um, but yeah, let's take a look at the daily here. I'm not gonna talk too much about the fundamentals before someone corrects me. Um, so right now, momentum wave's coming back up. You don't have any sign yet that we're losing momentum, but definitely this pullback is probably gonna throw a kink in the chain, and I think it may send a false short signal, and it could be a sign that maybe we're about to get a quick dump and then a quick pump afterwards to negate the signal. So I would be on the lookout for that. When we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, like I said, in the shorter term, you're losing a little bit of momentum and you're getting ready for a possible pullback. So maybe a little bit more downside before we see more upside. Again, these pivots need to hold. 1-hour time frame, you still got green money flow, right? And look, okay, there you go. It's mapping out what I was talking about on the Elliott wave indicator. So I'm looking for an ABC correction. We need the B wave. So that's essentially what we're looking for. Just be patient with it. Daily time frame and weekly time frame, not really anything happening. Got some good news though, finally. So monthly time frame, we got a green cross. Green cross, usually when you're in a bull market or at least a bullish trend, it is a very positive sign for the stock. And right now we got one that appeared. Again, it can disappear. 29 days to go. So again, the month just started, so that's why I don't really want people to get too excited just yet. But yeah, it's a positive for sure. 4 hour time frame, red cross here. So like I said, you may see a little bit more downside before we see more upside. 1 hour time frame. This is where I get a little bit concerned. You see, smart money was like dumping it on this pump here. Probably because of the gap fill. Maybe that's probably what it was. But whoever bought the dip down here probably sold on the way up here. So that's what I saw here, and I just wanted to let you guys know. Make sure you're aware of what's happening with GameStop. On these indicators. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trade on the 1 minute time frame because I don't want to give any false signals for someone that's going to be buying on a 1 minute and try to trade a swing trade with a 1 minute time frame. So we're not going to get into that. But yeah, thanks for your support, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the GME analysis and have a wonderful evening. Peace.